Sigils. They're extremely easy to do, completely safe, and only requires a bit of time and a few items you almost certainly have. Although there are many variations of the rituals for creating and activating or charging a sigil, I'm going to show you the easiest newcomer-friendly versions. If this is your first time visiting, hello, I'm Tracy and I'm going to teach you how to make sigils. If you haven't already, please give my channel a subscribe. That really helps me out a lot. Wikipedia defines sigils as, let me just get this right, a type of symbol used in magic. Now, in some sense, I agree with this. Sigils are a form of magic, but they're a personal form of magic. Sigils are little symbols of self-empowerment or self-love. Sigils are probably one of the most common kinds of magic we see in the modern world that no one seems to notice. McDonald's golden arches are a great example of how a powerful sigil works. You cannot tell me that every time you're driving down the road and you see that great big golden M, you don't get a little craving for their French fries. Like, come on, that's the power of a symbol. Sigil magic is the art of using symbols and imagery to manifest a specific intent or outcome. A meaningless shape or figure that is given meaning by the magician, and then it's released out into the world. Now, although sigils are powerful tools, it's important to understand that there's nothing inherently supernatural about these. They simply give a concrete form to an idea and help to focus all of the power of your unconscious mind on making that idea a reality. It's just something that when you see it, it's just, you know that it's a personal little symbol of power. Now, it depends on what intent you put into this sigil. Sigils are not good, they're not evil, they're not black magic, they're not white magic. They're used for whatever purpose that they were made for. But before you can do any of that, you need to know how to create them. Okay, next step is you need to create a nice, quiet, distracted-free place for yourself. You need about 30 minutes, now maybe not even. Just get yourself a little bit of a space. You need to close your eyes, clear your mind of all thoughts. Make sure you turn off your phone. You don't want any dings or dots. Take a couple of deep breaths, close your eyes, clear your mind of all thoughts. If it takes 5 minutes, if it takes 10 minutes, just once you can just close your eyes and just take a deep breath. And then the next thing we need to do is determine your intention. Now, once you're done, you should be able to focus a bit more on the task at hand. Now, you need to determine your intention. Now, the first step is deciding what you want and being absolutely clear about it. Don't be vague about the details because you may regret the manner in which the results are produced. Don't duplicate words because they will just cancel each other out anyway. Now, you want to write something like, let's see, not I want to be happy. No, that's not a forward intent. You want to write, I will be happy. I am courageous. I will get that job. I will get that promotion. You want to put that intent with as strong, forceful of words as you can. That is the meaning of a sigil. All right? Not the meaning, but that is how you're going to make your sigil. Okay. Now we're going to write down your intent in a single sentence as a declarative statement. So if you're trying to bring in more wealth, write something like, I have a great job that I love where I earn $5,000 a month. Okay? Don't write, I want a job, because that's projecting wanting and not having. Write your desire as though it's already a fact. Okay? So we are going to write, let me start here. Let's see, the fact. Oh, my pen seemed to, so let's put, I am a strong woman. Although I don't need the exclamation point because they don't matter. But that's how I am writing it. That is my focus. This is how I am writing it in a strong, putting that exclamation point on there, and my pen just plopped, so we need a new one. Now, first thing we're going to do is remove all the vowels. So I'm just going to cross these out. O, A, and I, of course. Alrighty, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross out any duplicate number. Now this one here might not actually be number, any duplicate letter, sorry. So the S, the T is good, the R, the N crosses itself out here because I have more than one. If there's three, you cross them all out. And then the G, and then the W. So what we are left with is S, T, R, G, W. S, T, R, G, W. Alrighty. Now, let's see here. Now, these string of letters, this is your secret code. This is what is embedded with your intention. It means the same thing as the original sentence, but it can't be deciphered by anyone giving it added magical power. Now, if you're wondering about the Y, that one is up to you. If it looks or feels like a vowel, strike it out. If not, keep it. It makes no difference. I usually just keep them. That is my choice. Now you want to design your sigil. Now this is really the fun part. There are a few ways you can do this part that I will show you, and we will discuss some other templates you can use as well, the ones that I discussed earlier that are down below. All right, now this is, the first one here is one that I struggle with. It's not my favorite. This one is where you're going to take these letters here that are left here. You're going to take these letters and make some sort of design with them. All right, so you can like do the S. Like I said, I'm not an artsy fartsy person. T, and then that already comes down there. And then here, we can say that's the G. And let's see here, how else can I do this? Da, da, da. Oh, maybe here. Let's see here. See, and then there's where I put the W. Now, I don't know if you can tell out of that. See, and then you just kind of go around. You can make it, you can, what I like to do is add a couple of dots coming out that way. Just do, You can embellish it a little bit if you want. You can add other symbols. It's entirely up to you. Now, okay, that's not my most pretty one, but that is something that I would put on a coaster, or you can't see it right now. I usually put, I use henna, and I will make a sigil and I will tattoo myself with henna. And if I'm going out or something, or as everybody who follows my channel knows, I suffer from chronic pain. If I'm going out and I want to have a good time and not, I will make a sigil, do something. Who knows what my sigils are going to mean. Now, here we go. That is that version. Now, there's another way that I like to do it. Okay, we will use a different, let's hear, okay, my YouTube channel will help people. another idea. All right, so first we're going to cancel out all of the vowels. So O, U, U, E, A, E, I, E, E, O, E. M's. Any other M's in here? Y. Yep, we have a couple of Y's. T, B, C, H, and N. We'll definitely have quite a few L's in here. And then people, P is out. All right, so we are left with an M, a T, a B, a C, a W, P. All right, so these are what we are left with here, okay? Now, how I like to do my sigils personally is I will start off with writing the numbers here. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 9. And then here is something different that you can do. I do the vowels as well, just as a space, or you can skip the vowels out, but this is how: B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. All right, so now after that, now the M is under number 4. The T is under number 2. The B is under 2. The C is under 3. And the W is under 5. All right, now from there, I'm going to do the numbers 1 to 9 all in a circle. Now, it's not going to be like a clock because, well, there's not the same amount of numbers, but you just put them around in a circle, whichever way. You can do them in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can mix them up like I like to do. I like to mix them up. 3, 9, 2, 5, 8. Let's do 4 over here. Let's do 1. Let's see here. Let's do a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing 6. All right, so let's do the 6 in here. Now, you see, it's kind of like a circle. So now here, you can mix these numbers up. They don't have to stay in that order, just like these don't have to stay in that order. Mix them up. You want to make this sigil even harder for someone to figure out? Mix them up. Especially if someone knows your way. They still can't figure this out. So how I like to do it, let's see here. So we're going to start with 2 because it's a repeating number. I don't like they're all very low case, but let's see. 2, 4. All right, so I'm going to start at 2, 4, going back to 2, and I'm going to circle. No, I'm doing this the wrong way. 2, okay, so let's start with 2, 4, 3, 5, 2. So we went 2, 4, 3, 5, and then went back to 2. So in this mess, that is what you're going to see. You can do it in the circle like that as well, or just as I did it here. So we're going to do this one again. So we started at 2, 4, 5, 3, and back to 2. And there we go. Now from here is where I would do 1, 2, 3. Let's embellish it up a little bit here just to make it a little bit more pretty. Now this kind of looks like a butterfly in a way. And I can absolutely do that if I want to make it look like a butterfly. See? Now if I tattooed this on my body with my henna, or tattoo it, it's entirely up to you if you're ever looking for your own design. Now, if you looked at that, can you tell me that this is what you get from that? But this is my symbol. This is my little symbol of power. All right, so wherever I put it, I wish I could show you some examples of where they are. But like I said, I do have them all over my house. They're underneath candles. I put them on my body. I'll put them behind a picture. Whichever you want to do. All righty. Now, when you start with your sigil, it's going to look kind of like chicken scratches or like an alien language. You can design the sigil to suit your style as long as its meaning is indecipherable. That's the whole issue with these. This is your little symbol of power. You need to remember that. Now, once this part is done, some people, depends on you. There's different ways to do it, and that's what makes this your little symbol of power. There is a saying that once you make it, forget it. Put your symbol on something and then forget it. There's other ways that you can do this where you can keep this in a binder, whichever, and you can go back to it so that you know what it is, or your choice. What I like to do is use it and forget it. Also, you're going to want to charge this. Now, this is where I say use it and forget it. What I like to do is I will take a picture of my sigil, okay? Because this is right now, this means nothing. It's a drawing on a piece of paper. All right, we need to charge this. We need to make this and send it out to the universe and let them know that, you know what, this is my symbol of power. So the final step is charging, filling the symbol with necessary energy. All right, we need to charge the sigil now to make this a little symbol of powerful energy. The symbol of your desire is just a symbol until you charge it. Whether you call this charging energy, ki, qui, prana, mana, or the force is with you, you can manipulate it with your own intention. When you successfully charge a sigil, you'll know a sensation of knowing is going to come over you. Whether you call it goosebumps, the hair on the arms stand up, a feeling in your gut, a flutter of your heart, a bright flash in front of your eyes, whichever way, something will come to you to let you know that this sigil is energized and ready to go and ready for you to use it. Like, believe me, trust it and move forward knowing that this sigil worked. Now, there's a few different forms of charging this. What I do is I burn it. Okay, so now the next step is charging this sigil. All right, so I'm going to take you with me and I'm going to show you what I do. Hopefully you don't get too nauseous. Sorry about the bad hair day. I'm decided not to color my hair anymore, and I've cut down on washing it and so forth. So my house is rearranged a little bit. Here is my altar now, and I grab my big cauldron that I have up here. Yes, this is my cauldron, people. I found this at Value Village, where I love to go and pick up my little things. Something that has some history and means something to somebody else is what makes a difference for me. All right, so I'm going to put you on pause for a minute. This is only going to be a minute for you because I got to set up my tripod so you can see how I charge my sigils. So, all right, so it is a little bright here, but I have to do it by the door as when you're burning something, it's too cold for me to stand outside because of my back, so I'm going to do it this way. Give me 1 second, I forgot my lighter. Alrighty, now to do this, you don't need to set up any certain circle or anything like that, a circle of protection. I don't find I need it. This is, like I said, just a little bitty symbol of power. So here's my sigil. Here are the two of them. Okay, and I'm not taking a picture because, well, it's right here on my phone on the video. So that is it. As you see, I'm using the same one that we did together. All right, then I take this and I'm going to fold it up. All right, and what else I do, give me 1 second. Now, something else I like to do when I'm burning my sigils every now and then is I will put a bay leaf and I'll wrap it up inside here. Bay leaves are a herb for wishes, I guess you could say. You can also, on a bay leaf, you can also write something as a word, so like prosperity, abundance, health. If you can put more on the bay leaf, go for it. Like I said, it's like a little wish, and I like to burn it with my sigils, just as that little bit more oomph, to put it that way. So some people don't believe in using lighters. Some witches, I should say, don't like using lighters. They prefer to use matches. Honestly, once the fire is lit, it doesn't, my intention is there. You know what? I use a lighter. All right, so we're going to set this on fire. I know I have some, I should have opened this door first. There we go. Okay, and I like to burn it. There we go. And then I blow on it, give it my own energy. I blow it outside. And then you let it blow outside. So, I'll just leave that outside for right now. Let it do its thing. I'm not fighting with the tripod again. I'm going to just do it this way. Now, okay, that was the fire ritual. That is the way that I do my sigils. That's how I charge them. That's how I get them sent out into the world and let them have the power that I have wanted and I have put into that symbol. Now, there's the passion ritual. Now, this one here is 18 plus. Okay, it's the easiest way to activate a sigil, although it's not for everyone. It works by focusing the intense power of sexual energy. Now, I haven't done this way, although let me just say in my craft, yes, I do use sex with my husband. It is a very natural, very powerful form of energy to release. Okay. So let's see here. Let's look at that. That works. I'm going to read this one because, like I said, I've never done this one. So let's see here. Work by focusing the intense power of sexual energy and orgasm into the sigil in order to activate it. This is usually done by setting aside some time, setting the right mood, getting aroused as possible, and then either having sex with a like-minded partner or masturbating. That's another way you can do this. As climax approaches, visualize the sigil and what it represents in your mind. That's what you need to do. All right, that's the way of doing that. The orgasm provides both the energy and release required for activation. Oh, I don't know why I haven't done this one. Now, what to do with it? That's up to you. Once the sigil has been charged and activated, what you want to do with it is entirely up to you. You can, like I said, I put it on my body with henna. I put it on coasters. You can do a whole set of coasters with all 4 different, 5, 6, whatever amount of coasters you have. Paint these on there or magic marker, Sharpie, whatever, and put them around your house. It looks like artwork. Nobody knows what they mean but you, unless you have done it and forgot it. That's your choice. Let me go. Alrighty, so these are very easy to do, little symbols of magic. Now you should be able to put yourself in a prime sigil making mindset almost anywhere, even in the middle of a noisy cafe. What's more, you'll probably be able to make outstanding sigils in just a few minutes. If you followed along with me, great, well done, way to go. So I hope you enjoyed this little video on how to make sigils. I hope you make your own. I hope you make many of them. Like I said, they are my go-to way whenever I'm feeling down. I should have done some yesterday. But no, they are great little forms of magic. And if you see me wandering around out in the streets, or if you meet me up at a party somewhere to those friends of mine, if you look hard enough, you'll find that I do have a sigil on me somewhere. So please subscribe to my channel. If you click that little bell icon, you will be notified every time I upload a new video. This really does help me out. If you want to share my video, please do. Again, that does help me out. Share this with your friends so they all know how to make their own little symbols of magic. Everybody needs to have a little bit of magic in their life. It's a great little positive, a little bit of positivity, a little bit of oomph and boost for yourself. It really is. So follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter at Adora Tiger Lily. That is still my name on everything. I might be back to Tracy, but I am still Adora in my heart. I will leave all the links below to all my social media, and I will also leave the link to those few little templates that I have found for you to make your own sigil if you want to do a pre-made template. It makes no difference. You can do it whatever way you want to do. Now, you all have a great day, and remember, find a reason to laugh. It is the best medicine after all. You all have a great, great day. Bye.